not going to be forced to respect not a damn person on this planet. Not off the rip. Now, I won't come out the gate and disrespect anybody personally, walk down on anybody and talk crazy. But you get to this point where so many people are just force feeding the world some low quality bullshit. And when you have high standards, there are way more people on this planet with no standards and low standards that you're severely outnumbered. There's always this pressure to conform. Once you recognize that exposure, that perceptibility is susceptibility, this is why the rarest people like myself stay to ourselves and keep ourselves from even perceiving certain people. I don't even want to perceive people because I'm the type of person that knows how to find areas to improve. Another way to say areas to improve is to detect flaws. A flaw is something that can be improved. If I see an area that can be improved, I'm going to want to improve it. It's just what it is, to make it better, not to be as complacent. Oh, we can do that better, we can make that better, that can be enhanced, let's do that. Why the fuck not? I have the vision, right? So if I'm sitting around and I'm understanding these basic laws of the cosmos, these basic cosmic laws, like the law of cause and fucking effect, and I'm seeing a motherfucker with a fucking gut the size of I don't know what the fuck, or if I'm seeing a motherfucker on some type of substance, or I see a grown-ass man still working for minimum wage, or I see anybody out here broke and popped, I know the traces, causes of all these bum-ass effects. So all of the weakness in the people I'm seeing, I start running this crazy-ass like, what the fuck is really up with them? It's not a matter of perception, or that's whatever the fuck they say, or it's not a matter of subjective values, or everything is subjective. No, you're broke. That's an objective fact. You're sloppy as fuck. That's an objective fact. You're an addict. You're on drugs. That's an objective fact. You're a low-level piece of shit. That's an objective fucking fact, right? So whatever you are, your world is yours. As I'm sitting back and I'm seeing people, I just can't change my energy. Like, there's always this pressure to change the energy. I can always feel this pull to shift my energy into an energy that I don't want to be in, to accommodate other people's delusions. Now, once you recognize that delusion is seeing the world how you feel you should see the world, instead of seeing the world as it should be seen, then you realize most people are actually living in a massive state of delusion. Meaning what? The world is an objective reality. Most people avoid facing the truth and try to see the world in a way that makes them feel better. Not how it's real, so that they can actually adjust and become something significant. They always shift their perspective to how they feel the world should be seen. It's not how you're supposed to live life, right? So once you recognize that people are either going to be 100% actual, factual, real, and objective, and allow themselves to embrace life, look at life objectively so that they can make the best use of life, or what they're going to do is shift their perspective into a delusion so that they can avoid the real reality, then you choose who you want to be. Then you recognize that everybody is accommodating other people's delusions. I just don't. Whatever you why your world is yours, it starts to really piss me off deep down inside to feel this pressure to conform. Like, I just have really high expectations for myself. I have really high value for myself. I know what potential can be manifested. I'm actively working towards it. And at the same time, I see people around me who are living at low levels of manifested potential, and it's all a reflection of who they are. And once you get down to that level of assessment, where you realize it's actually a reflection of who they are, then you really realize you don't fucking like people for who the fuck they are. I don't like people. I don't have to like people. I don't have to force myself to like shit. That's where y'all get shit fucked up. Y'all try to force yourselves to like shit that you don't like. You try to force yourself to accept conditions that you don't like. Y'all tell people that y'all are getting gaslighted. Y'all let society gaslight the shit out of you and make you swallow your standards, humble yourself, and just take crumbs. Whatever you why your world is yours. What the fuck? You let the world tell you how to perceive what's right for you, and now you're living at a lesser standard and you're accepting conditions you don't even want to accept. What the fuck? Why your world is yours. Some of us just choose to not do that. So fundamentally, everybody out there, you have to start living on code and conduct, principles and values. Stop forcing yourself to accept shit out of yourself. Stop forcing yourself to accept shit out of people, that you don't like. It starts with telling yourself that you're not okay with certain shit for you to get right in this life. You have to admit that shit is wrong for you to get right. So, too many of y'all are not okay with telling yourselves that you fucking suck. And you're never gonna not suck if you don't tell yourself that you fucking suck. Protecting your feelings and accommodating your delusions. I just never settled for delusions. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna know that this is a reality? That one, I'm out of shape. I'm a fucking victim. You know what I'm saying? If you moving around out of shape, you victim OD. Wild take advantage of you. Crazy. You feel me? You not ready. Money, you broke. Face it. You a slave, addicted, still using substances. You don't want to use them shits. Them shits is fucking up your health, killing you, expediting your death. Got you in control. You not in control of shit. Everybody want to act like, oh yeah, moderation. Ain't no moderation. You just telling yourself that because you're too bitch ass to fucking quit the shit you don't like taking. It's really like that, man. Whatever you out here with this shit, because I've been that. I've been all of that. I've been blackout drunk. I've been wasted. I've been smoking Newport, sitting on a corner. I've been everything. I did it. I've been that. I was you. I was probably worse than you. Tripping 3 days, 4 days at a time. I've been that. Adderalls with the blunts. Did that. Oxys. Did that. What the fuck? Did all of that. Trippy. Really. Sheikhy. Whatever you are. And none of that shit ended in anything besides self-loathing, lack of self-respect, low self-esteem, and on a material management level, a lower plane of material existence. So, whatever you are, my whole message here is stop forcing yourself to accept shit out of yourself. Stop forcing yourself to accept shit out of people that you don't fucking like. Be able to admit that you don't like shit, have a fucking backbone, and be able to stand up and correct your existence. I'm at the point in my life where, I don't have to like people. I don't have to like you. I don't have to get along with you. I don't have to walk straight up disrespect you. I might want to slap the shit out of you. I know I'm not going to do that because then that would create bad karma. But in the end, I don't have to be pleasant and be nice and act like I fucking like people. If I don't fucking like it, I don't fucking like it. And once you get to this level of no tolerance, because your life is so valuable to you and how you feel actually matters, then you start to set up boundaries in your life and you start to set up standards. I don't like that. It's not in my life. I don't have to like that. I don't have to accept that. So most of y'all are in relationships y'all don't even like being in, living, sleeping with people, coinciding with people, coexisting with people you don't even fucking like. You been checked out long time ago. You around people you knew you been outgrew. It's all this weird shit, all this weird stagnant shit because people are scared to stand alone, bro. I'd rather be by myself than in a room full of a million suckers. I'd rather be by myself or with one person than be surrounded by a million bitch ass motherfuckers that I do not respect. I don't have to be around you. I can be by myself. I'm a very valuable conduit of consciousness for the entire world. And the more that I'm by myself, the more valuable I am for the world. The more people get in my fucking field, the more they slow down my trajectory and they fucking dilute my mental activity and my mental powers and my mental forces. Consider the vibrations raised. Some of us are not afraid to be alone, bro. We actually value that shit more than being around people. Why? Because we just become more valuable. It's in fucking light super speed, hyper beam to success. Stop accepting shit you don't like from yourself. Stop trying to act like you when you don't like you. You don't like that. It's gotta fix it. It gotta go. You really gonna sit here and act like you like being broke? You gonna sit here and try to act like you like being addicted or using substances that you know is slowly corroding your health on one level, slowly corroding your self-esteem on another level? You gonna sit here and act like you know something in life when you obviously fucked up in life? Come on, stop with the delusions. The delusions gotta go, homie. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Real calm, cool, collected. We on like day 27 or 26 of Ramadan. I thought Ramadan would be a piece of cake. It hasn't been that easy for me because I have a lot of energy that I want to bring to the world, but it made me realize, everything on the backseat right now. You feel me? Moving with very calm and can't be moving disintempered. you know? And you watch a lot of people and you observe more shit because it's all superior conduct training and superior impulse control, you know? But you watch the world and you see how many people are just not really good people, you know? They move with this energy that it's like, really, if I let that shit out the cage, it would be a bad day for everybody, you know? So give thanks for everybody who is like me, you know, the very rare few. And don't try to identify as like me if you're really not like me. Don't fucking do that. It's a delusion, you know? But Ramadan's coming to an end, you know? Physically, we're gonna be back outside. And I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. You know, get on the program, get around people that actually have standards and values. Once you get on the program, I'm gonna tell you this right now, just because you pay money to get in the door don't mean I respect you at all. You know, you're supposed to get in the door and show us who you are, show us who you're gonna become. Can't come in a piece of shit, continue to exist as a piece of shit and think that the money is gonna make me. I don't give a fuck about your money. What the fuck is wrong with you? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. Stop accepting conditions that you don't want to accept and acting like you want to accept them or acting like you're okay with accepting them. That's the definition of a fucking punk ass bitch. Don't be a punk ass bitch in this fucking life. Consider the vibrations raised.